Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. I'm the Oxman Reacts, and I'm going to be checking out another Sabaton music video, because 2 months ago I had a request from, I think it was it Kia who requested it? Oh, I can't remember, I get that many requests, but somebody requested it. It was 1916, and it was really good. It got 1,600 views, people enjoyed it. And I thought it was really cool how they were telling a story, and what was it? Something like all the people in the music video, they were actually, they weren't characters, they were real people who actually existed, being played by like actors and stuff. So yeah, it was really good and really interesting. So I'm gonna check this one out. By the way, the reason why I jumped ahead was because I wanted to see if the lyrics would pop up in subtitles, and they did, which is good, because I didn't want to watch the lyric video and lose, the music video is obviously going to be important with Sabaton. I learned that from just the first one. But this is Nuclear Attack, so I'm going to check this out and see what it's all about. I mean, I've got an idea what it's going to be about, but yeah. So, I guess we'll just get into this. It says hashtag Nagasaki, so it might be about that. But anyway, we'll see. So yeah, let's check it out. Please like this video if you enjoy it, and subscribe for more. Let's go.
Prepare for nuclear attack!
We've all seen that video. Yeah. Oh, that's from the documentary. That's from the Nagasaki documentary.
From an old lava sea erased, threat to the future displayed. A power unheard of, a power unseen. Flash out of nowhere, the sky is burning. 80s in AM, total control. Realize something was wrong. Reports of explosions, destruction and pain. Airing from Helsinki, gone in blaze. August in black, B-29 turning back. Prepare for nuclear attack!
Wow.
Warned but did not heed. Prepare for nuclear attack!
Yeah, they dropped leaflets on the city beforehand, didn't they? And what was it? They either didn't believe it, or they thought it was propaganda, or did like the emperor or the mayor or somebody tell them to ignore it? I'm not too clear on that part of the story, but yeah, so far, I mean, this is a story that everybody knows, basically. Pretty much everybody knows this story, but it's, it's still really interesting to hear him describing it through a song, through the lyrics of a song, and it just puts it into perspective. The leaders, the people in charge, when they were getting the phone calls or however they found out, they'd have been told, oh, one of our cities has been bombed again. If it had been, but it had just been like times 100. Just can't imagine what must have gone through their heads.
Burning back, prepare for nuclear attack! Warned but did not heed. Prepare for nuclear attack! Extermination! Strike back!
Pearl Harbor.
Shows not to believe. Another nuclear attack!
Fat Man and Little Boy.
East came the second attack. Threat to tomorrow unveiled. 11:02 on the 9th of August. Over the valley like ball of lightning. Bomb detonates and the land doesn't waste. Battle for decades to come. The factories burning, the steel was destroyed. Surrender your oil to perish in flames. Second attack. B-29.
It gives you a good perspective of it. When it shows you the close-up photos of buildings after the bombs dropped, and all the fires have been put out, it doesn't give you a good perspective of the destruction, because you still see, you can tell that it's a building that's been destroyed, but it's still, you know, there's still, you can still like, oh, that's a, you know, part of a wall, or that's like a window frame, or that's a bit of furniture. It doesn't give you a great perspective. What gives you the best perspective of the destruction is when you look at the aerial photos of the city before and after. Because the before photo, you look at it and you're like, oh, that's a city in Japan from the 1940s, and then you look at the other photo, it's just like a desert. It's just flat, you know. So don't look at the close-up photos of Hiroshima or Nagasaki, because it doesn't give you an idea of the scale. But if you look at the aerial photos before and after, that's what really makes you think, shit. You know.
Second attack, B-29's turning back. Prepare for nuclear attack. Warned but did not heed. Prepare for nuclear attack. Extermination. Strike back. Shows not to believe. Another nuclear attack.
I think that's the photo I'm on about. Yeah, I think it is. I think this is the one I was mentioning. And there's another photo where it's just buildings still standing, and then it's this. I mean, there's still a couple of buildings standing. I don't know how. But, just look at that. It's just a wasteland. You know, you look at that. Even though it's in black and white, a photo from the 1940s, so not super clear. But you can still look at that and think, there's no life there. It doesn't look like there's been life there for decades. When in reality, probably the day before this photo was taken, there was.
Another nuclear attack.
Is this Hiroshima now?
Strike back. Shows not to believe. Another nuclear attack. A nuclear attack.
Which building's that? Ah. I like that though, that's a nice touch. You know, at the end of the video they show Hiroshima now as a fully rebuilt modern city. That's a nice final spin to put on it. Look at that. But then you see the river going through the city, and that's one of the main things you remember from the pictures. You know, you just see a river, and the bridge is collapsed, and this is just flat, barren. But now it's life goes on. I mean, in terms of cities, that is a city, isn't it? every building's a tall building, high-rise building. Yeah, it's good to see. Well, I don't know what I was expecting. I mean, the lyrics, it was based a lot on Hiroshima and Nagasaki. You know, B-52's turning back, August in black, blah blah blah. And showing footage from documentaries and movies. And then it ended with a very short video of Hiroshima today. So it was actually quite positive. I thought the first half would be about this attack, and then in the second half it was going to be about the future, our future, and how close we are to something like this happening again. But it wasn't. It was actually quite positive, and I like that. Because, you know, there's enough groups and artists and bands out there and movie producers making music and film about how real the risk is. So it's a nice change of pace to see something like this. But it's still, you know, it still reminds you this is how bad it was with the first bomb, the first nuclear bomb ever made. And back then, you know, they were limited in every way possible. It was the 1940s, you know, we didn't have super sophisticated computer systems and all the stuff that they've got to make them with now. So, yeah, it still heeds a warning. But I enjoyed that. I liked the way they ended that. Showing the city, the modern city, and Obama laying the wreath. And that flame. Is that similar to the flames in Russia? I think in southern Russia on the border, there's a town where there's an eternal flame burning. I think it was ignited just after World War II ended, and it's been burning ever since. The only time it's ever been put out, actually, was when I think it was an Uzbekistani immigrants threw snow on them and put them out for the first time ever, and they were immediately deported, which is great. Well done, Russia. But yeah, is that a similar thing? Is it a flame that's been burning ever since, or not long after? Maybe since the 50s, because Japan had a lot of, you know, mess to clear up, both physical mess and diplomatic mess, and you know. But I'm guessing that's what that flame is. I don't think we have one of those in the UK. We don't have a flame that just burns out in public. Mind you, it's the UK. Someone would put it out as soon as it was ignited. Stupid, this country. But yeah, I liked that. That was really, really nice to see a positive ending, and while still heeding an important warning and an important message. They've done that in a really good way. So, well done to whoever came up with that concept and that idea. That was really good. I enjoyed it. The way they did it. You know, it was really, really intelligent, mature way of doing it. Yeah, fantastic. So, yeah, as I said, Sabaton, people have mentioned them, and on the original video, saying this is something I definitely should be getting into and continuing with. So I guess this is the first of me doing that going forward. Yeah. So you know what to do. Like this video, subscribe for more, and in the comments, do let me know about any of your favourite Sabaton songs, and just put a little bit of a story behind it, but not a massive paragraph. I get enough of those with all the Pentatonics and D-Mash fans. You know, they leave huge paragraphs, and I just don't have time to read them. So the last thing I need is more of that. Just a little tiny description. Just say, this is the name of the song, here's what it's about, or what it's based on. Because I know that they do a lot of stuff based on history and stuff like that, which is great. So yeah, that'll be enough for me. Just enough information to make me think, oh yeah, I like the sound of that, I'll check that out, sort of thing, you know? So that's fine. Yeah, anyway, that's the end. So thanks everybody for watching, I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.